Hello and welcome back. Today I have an old multimeter and it is from the brand Keithley. It is the 160B, and if I might guess, I think it is around 1975, so it's around 50 years old. I just ran into it on our local eBay marketplace, and yeah, it is even nicer as I thought, because first of all, it's old and I like the old Keithleys. I like the design and just nice piece of history. But I started to read a little bit more, and it's even more special than I thought, because it goes from 10 nano amps, so really small currents, up to 1 amp, and in the ohms setting, in the resistance, it can go up to 1000 meg. So cool, you don't find that on the new meters. So here it is from the front. Yeah, you can clearly see it's the older design. I have had other Keithleys with this look, and it's clearly for Keithley this is the 70s look. From the front it looks pretty simple. Just two connections, not even four, for 4-wire. I think it has 2000 counts. And well, here we have it: nano amps, microamps, milliamps, and the milliamps, I think the maximum is 1000, so that would be 1 amp. And ohms, kiloohms, mega ohms, millivolts, and volts. And I think the volts go also up to 1000. Well, the scale goes up to 2000. And well, we have the power switch here. Off, line, that is just the power. Or we can charge, or we can run it from batteries. Maybe when you do the nano amps, you maybe need to run it from batteries, or they just did that for mobile use, but you could pick up some noise from your main, I think, with these lower currents. But there is no battery installed, or it's completely empty. Not weird after 50 years. And you can set, of course, the 0, and it seems like a 10 turn. Or it's broken, but let's hope it's just a 10 turn. What we find in the back. In the back we have it says an analog output, and we can set multiple voltages: 90 to 110, 105 to 125, 195 to 35, 210 up to 250. We set it in the highest here. And this is supposed to be digital output, but looking in the manual, the digital output usually has like a 25 pin, like an old serial connector, and this is some weird 4 pin. So I'm not sure what they did here. So let's see if it still powers on. It has some weight. I'm not sure if it is a metal frame or there is still the battery inside. But, well, there was no power in the battery. But let's see if we switch it on. Let me put it to voltage. Yes, voltage we have. It is in the minus. Okay. It does work, and it is a 10 turn. I can set here from 1.4 volts to -3. Wow, that's very easy to set it to 0 with the 10 turn. Okay, let's just get my LBO to voltage. Put it to 1 volt first. 1 volt. Yeah, 1 volt, still 1 volt. Kijk, that is, wow. I can help it a little bit. Well, you should officially set it to 0 probably. it has a 2-second settle time, it said. Yep. Okay, let's see if it is indeed 2000 counts. 1.1, 1.5, 8, 9, and one extra. Yeah, 2000 counts. Okay, I think we can do current as well with this one. Milliamps. Milliamps, it's set to 4. Let's put it to 2 milliamps. Yeah. Put it to 1.9. Oh. I'll put it to 1 then. 1. Look at that. I'm not gonna adjust anything, I think. And what if we do ohms? Emulated ohms right here. $20 ohms it should be. This is an ohms generator. It is not proper resistance. It is just with a generator, but it can do it. Let's put 1K. The 1K was spot on. Yeah, 1K is indeed spot on. Wow, still. Okay, DMM check plus, I have some resistance there as well. Yes, the DMM check plus, I don't need to switch it on because I'm just doing resistors, but these are 1%, so that would be nice to see also. And maybe later I can try lower resistance, but 100K, let's try that. Yeah. $100K. Then we go to 10K. Wow. 1K. I don't think I can. Oh yes. Look at that. 100 ohms. Yes. Wow. Let's see, I have some real resistors also. I found from Ukraine some real lab resistors. This one should be 10 ohms. And usually you use them with 4-wire, but I cannot do that yet. But still I'm wondering. Well, I need to do that properly. Okay, different ones. Bigger alligators. A lot more pressure on the pins. Do we have 10 ohms and it needs about 2 seconds, I have read. And I didn't even zero it out also, but I would say this is 10 ohms. But what if I zero it first on this setting? Okay, 0. Wow. Then can I go lower? Will I see that? Yeah, It does, but maybe I need to zero it again also on this setting. Yeah, I'm a little bit low now here. Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's put one on. Yeah. Let's zero it first. It was still zero, I think. Yeah. Okay. One O. Oh, zero it first. The zero setting seems to be different on each range. No, that is zero. Even this super low resistance, it just works. And it's 50 years old. Well, it's only DC, this meter, but it's nice to do some tests. I also, instead of the LBO2, I also have something professional, and that is here the Advantage. It's the R6142, and it's a DC voltage and current generator. And well, this is also great to do some testing. It is volts, millivolts. I think I upgraded it. I have a video of this. It is now actually not a 42 but a 44. Yeah, it's a 6144, and it goes up to 32 volts, and I think like 20 or 200 milliamps. So it is on the voltage setting. So let's just try that. And it is 1.1 volts. I switch the output on, and well, it's 1.1. I should be able to see that better. Yes, look at that. And then I trust this one almost more than this one. I can add maybe an extra meter. Okay, well, I have the HP out, and indeed it is a little bit lower, although it is already recovering. So this one, I think I did the calibration. That looks good. So let's go a little bit higher. Yeah, 111, 111. Not here. This one, 1.2. Ooh, look at that. I did a good calibration job on this one. And here this is a little bit low, but let's see, I can go a lot higher, I think. And range is 16 volts. Look at that. 16, 16. Wow. Ooh. One more. Now it is a bit low in this setting. Yeah, here 29. This is 29, I would say, but here I'm a bit low. Okay, so this higher setting probably needs some adjustment. Let's see how we are in the current. How low can I go with this one? Okay, in the milliamp setting, from here to here, out here, through here, and back. So we should have all the same. 1.6, 1.6. Here again, I'm a bit low, but let's choose proper scale. I would say this is also 1.6. The current is very nice here. Let's do a little bit higher, lower. Let's go lower. 1.5. $100 millis. No. 100 micro. We are already. Can I go a lot lower with this one? I am not sure. If I do this one up. Now we are on 10 micro. We are really low in the scale, so at some point this one will be a little bit off. But we can go lower. Here still 10 micro. 1 micro. Yeah, it still is. Still is. Still is. And it can go lower. It is indeed 1 micro. And this one already doesn't measure. I have more digits here than I have in this modern meter. It's kind of pretty cool. Can I go even lower? But maybe it doesn't make sense anymore. Yes, it does. Look at that, we are in 100 nanos. It's here 170 and we are here on 160. I would trust this one better because this one is so low in its scale. Wow, those low currents are great that it is possible. And while this meter is jumping up and down, this one stays completely stable at 160 and sometimes a little bit up, a little bit down, but it is 160 micros or nanos, 160 nanos. So I wonder if I can go lower, and I do have this Keithley current source. It is the Keithley 224. It's a current source, and if I would have had the 220, I could have gone lower, I know, but I do have the 224, so let's try with this one. I need to figure out a little bit how it works again. I will set it up, heat it up a little bit. I think I need this 3-aux connection because it is very low current, and then you need coax and to get all the distortion out. So let me set this up and we see if we can go even lower in the nanos. Oh, I haven't used it for a long time, but I have a video also about it. I will clean it and try to calibrate it. And the only connection is in the back, and that is the 3-aux here. So let me just heat it up, play a little bit. It still starts up. Now I need to find my connector because it's not real 3-aux coax. It's kind of a normal BNC with 2, but then it has double shielding. So it is kind of just before they had 3-aux, I think. But I have a connector here. And let's see if this is enough what I need. No, it actually, this isn't 3-aux. This is apparently for one of another meter I have. So I do need normal coax. And then try to convert that. I hope it will do something. And I can use it with this and then go in here. I will not have a reference. I am here in 6. What if I do 1, enter, 1 so this is 100 nanos, like this. Is it on? No. Yeah. 100 nanos, 100 nanos. Okay, so what if I go lower, but maybe I want even this 9. So how does that work again? Do I say 9 exponent, enter? No. Then how does that work? I say then exponent 9, enter, yes, and then I can add the value, let's say 100. No, then it doesn't accept that, so that is then too much. Okay, this exponent minus 9 doesn't seem to work. That is probably because it's the same software as the 220 and this is just the 224. So maybe if I just say 0.01, that I can do it like this. And then I also have 10 nanos. And it is 10 nanos. Can I go lower? Yeah. Look at that. It needs a little bit time to settle. Can I go lower? Would it still make sense? I'm so low in the scale. No, it doesn't do that. Okay, 10 nanos, the lowest I can get. It is kind of cool to realize that my equipment from 1975 and the Keithley 224 have just a much better resolution on this super low currents than modern equipment like the Keysight here or the Advantage. So let's have a look inside and maybe we can find out also what is that weird module in the back. And there is a switch. No, I don't see. Maybe they made a 12-volt connection for using it in the car or something. I have no idea. Usually it's a flathead with this copper or brass screws. Yeah, they seem to be original. Unplug first and yeah, it's those original flatheads. Okay. It's symmetrical. Okay, maybe I like to open it the other way around. Whoa. Okay. Well, the analog output that they have, it is not connected to anything, but maybe we can fix that. The board is nothing. They tried to build something, but it never finished probably. It looks like a microphone plug for CB, so I can use that. So I have no clue what they tried to do here. Can we find out what age it is? Two fuses here. They have cut something here. Maybe that was the digital output board. No batteries. Well, they have these pretty cool shiny ICs. I hope I can find the date on them. My eyes are not that good. I need to use a magnifier. Well, the most are 74 and 75, so my guess was also right. I guessed from the manual, and it started also around that time. And the ICs are also from that time, so it would be later than that, so 75, 76. The caps already look like it is replaced. Like this one is already a modern. You can't really see, but it's the light blue one here, and they are good. This one is a darker blue. This one is older, but this one is already replaced. It's clearly a newer one, and well, it looks alright. I'm not gonna adjust it because I think it was good enough, but I will clean it a little bit because, well, it has had better days. So let me try to get that to new. So after a good clean, it looks a lot better, and I didn't use any fancy stuff. I tried first to clean it with the alcohol, EPA alcohol, and yeah, it was still too dirty. And because it was just a plastic, in the end, I just did it in the sink, and look at this. It is back to its original color. For the plastic, I just do use Windex just with the brush, just to clean all the dirt out. And then, well, the result is amazing with these simple products. From the front, look at this. The buttons are like new, and it was just cleaning. And well, all the dirt, this is kind of plastic. I didn't want to use any polish because I was afraid that I will lose my numbers that are in the front. But everything is a lot more, the white is more white, and well, clearly the grease is not on it anymore, and the display also is a lot brighter. Yeah, and if you look at all the plastic, it is almost like new. It is his original light color back, even in the back, and also on the bottom. The sticker is now properly readable. That was it, the Keithley 160B from 1975 with the setting with the nano amps, and we were able to sort of test it. I think we tested 10 nano amps, and it was still good. And my new modern Keysight couldn't even display that. So amazing machine, and I'm pretty sure in that time it cost a fortune. And it's amazing that I have it here now. It's cool to add to my Keithley collection. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.